They say the people who raise you are supposed to be your anchor. But anchors don't just hold you steady, they can also drag you down to the bottom. I was 26 the night my family decided I wasn't family anymore. Christmas dinner. Candles flickering, plates steaming, fake cheer bubbling over like it could cover the cracks. And then, like it was rehearsed, my sister leaned back in her chair, glass of wine in hand, and said the words that split my world in half. "We've all agreed you should leave. And don't come back." My fork was still in the air. I hadn't even finished the mashed potatoes on my plate. My dad kept cutting food he wasn't eating. My mom twisted her napkin like she was choking it. And my brother-in-law? He suddenly found gravy more interesting than oxygen. No one spoke up for me. Not one person. Something broke inside me that night. But I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just reached into the pocket of my hoodie and pulled out an envelope. Thick. Sealed with gold. Something I had carried for weeks. Something I thought would heal us. I smiled, too wide, almost manic, and said, "All right then, I guess you won't be needing this." And I tore it. Slowly. Cleanly. The sound of paper ripping was the loudest sound in that room. They froze. My sister's smile collapsed. My mom gasped. My dad finally looked up pale. And I walked away, dropping the pieces on the table like a corpse. I packed my bag in silence. Shoved clothes, charger, toothbrush into it like a thief in my own house. Every item felt like evidence I didn't belong. When I came back down, I didn't even look at them. I opened the door, felt the winter air slap me across the face, and walked into the night. They didn't chase me. Not right away. But they would. Because they knew exactly what I had destroyed. It wasn't just paper. It was a future. See, here's what they never expected. Aunt Margaret, our wealthy, eccentric godmother type, had left everything to me. The house. The money. The investments. All of it. Not to my golden child sister. Not split between us, but only me. I didn't earn it. I didn't even want it at first. But that didn't matter. The second it was read aloud in the lawyer's office, I stopped being their daughter, their sister. I became the thief who stole their prize. For weeks, I lived under their roof like a stranger. Whispers stopped when I entered a room. Laughter vanished. My mom told me, "Of course you'll do the right thing." My dad told a friend on the phone, "She won't keep it. She can't." My sister dropped hints daily about luxury kitchens and vacation homes. They didn't ask if I was okay. They just circled me like vultures, waiting for me to hand over what was never theirs. So I wrote the letter. 3 nights straight, I worked out every detail. A fair split. Money for my parents, a generous sum for my sister, even a portion for her useless boyfriend. It wasn't sainthood. It wasn't pity. It was survival. A peace offering, so maybe they'd stop looking at me like I was an intruder in my own bloodline. That letter was in the envelope I tore apart. I was ready to give them everything until they told me to get out. Until they made it clear that even generosity wouldn't buy me a seat at their table. And here's the part that still makes my chest ache. They didn't even regret it until they realized what I had destroyed. When I left that night, my sister followed me barefoot into the snow. My mom stood on the porch begging me to reconsider, to think about family. My dad muttered that I'd regret this. But I wasn't the one who betrayed anyone. They did. They burned the bridge I built before they ever tried to cross it. So I walked away. And I kept walking until their voices were nothing but echoes behind me. If you've ever been pushed out by the very people who should have pulled you closer, then you know this kind of pain. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done if you were me? Because me? I chose the cold night air over a house full of strangers wearing my last name.